Welcome to ScaleCarModels. Today I'll be taking a look at the 1/25th scale Revell 1932 Ford sedan street rod. This is a 2-in-1 kit, and this also happens to be a skill level 3 kit, which means it's highly detailed and you will need paint and glue to assemble the model as per the directions. Now first I'll take a look around the box, then I'll open everything up. I'll show you guys what all comes inside, give you guys a good look at the detail on all the parts, then I'll let you guys know what I think of the kit. First off, looking at the box art, it's very nice. They show two different versions of how you could build this kit. It's always nice to help out builders, give you guys ideas. And then here they just have a few other pictures of the kit, different ways you can build it. And then here, according typical Revell fashion, here you have your features, some information about the street rod as well as the model kit, and then a paint guide. And the model is 6 5/8 inches long, features 174 pieces, which is quite a bit for a model like this, so that means there's going to be quite a bit of detail parts in here, which is always good to see. And it is molded in white as well as your black vinyl tires and your clear and your chrome and everything like that. And there are water slide decals. So just one last look at that. And now what I'll do is just open everything up and I'll show you guys what all comes inside the kit. Upon opening the box, see here everything is nicely bagged up. It's always good to see. Keeps everything safe and keeps parts all together. See here you got your body along with your red parts here, and I'll open all these bags up at the end of the video, show you guys more details. Here's all your glass. It's been molded very nice. And on a kit like this, they don't really include much, just the windshield, back glass, and then the headlights. This looks like engine, interior, and some wheel wells. Here are your black molded tires. Those look to be very nice. I'll open those up, show you guys more detail. Here's a whole lot of your white molded parts. These are all the main pieces here: fenders, chassis, suspension. And here are the chrome parts, and they actually include 3 chrome parts trees, which is, like I was going along before, I figured there'd be a lot of extra parts and custom hot rod type stuff in here. So that's very nice, and I will go over all this in detail in a second. And at the bottom here you have your instructions, which is typical Revell fashion here, some information and pictures on the model, as well as a guide to help beginning modelers. And then you got all your pictures and everything for building the model. Very detailed. This is actually quite thick. There are a good amount of pages in here for building this. And yeah, they go into all kinds of detail. 17 steps to the final assembly, 18 is the decal placement. So very nice, shouldn't have any problem putting this kit together. Bottom here we have the decals. They look to be very nice. They include flames, some pinstriping, some different license plates here. They include some period correct ones as well as some hot rod decals, as well as some other small things to add to the car. Very nice. 2007 here on the decals. This is actually a 2009 revision kit, so they're just carrying over from older issues. So now what I'll do is I'll take everything out of all these bags here and I will show you guys all the parts in detail. Here are the 3 bags of chrome parts that they include. I'll go through these real quick, show you guys some detail. See here they got some bumpers, some really nice chrome 5-spoke wheels, and some headlight bezels. They include 2 different styles. I assume one is stock and one is hot rod. One bigger and one smaller. Second parts tree we have here, which is the biggest, includes suspension parts, brake parts, grill. Very nice molding on this. They also include some valve covers for they include 2 engines for this, a flathead and a small block 302 based engine. And you can see they got the headers, the valve covers, and the oil pan for the, I believe it's the AOD automatic transmission that's included with that. Some other chrome suspension parts. Overall very nice. I'm not a big fan of chrome, but on a street ride like this is pretty correct. And our third tree here, you have the stock type wheels. And you also have a shifter. Looks like some valve covers, Edelbrock valve covers, beehive oil filter. It's like another oil pan or transmission pan there. Here's a chrome windshield brace, or the trim for it, and then here's the really nice headers for the flathead. And there's just some other small pieces for the engine and interior and such. Overall molding looks really nice, chrome plating looks great. I don't see any imperfections on any of the parts, so let's move on to all the white molded pieces. Here are all your white molded parts. There are 7 trees total, plus the nicely molded body. And on this body, I see slight little marks here and there from the molding and the casting, but honestly guys, with some primer and a little bit of prep work, this is going to look amazing. And they got the textured top here. Very nice. Overall, really nice looking body. What you come to expect from a Revell kit. All the parts here overall are very crisply molded. Detail is really good. Here you can see the interior pan and the interior panels. Nice detail on those. Very crisp. And they include 2 engines for this kit, which is very nice. Here's your frame, as well as your hood, grill support, firewall. Looks like another, looks like the radiator here, and this looks like your fuel tank here. Chassis looks to be really nicely detailed. You do have some molded in type of detail here on the frame, and the front cross member is very nice. So overall, really good detail here. That's what I like to see. And the engine detail, this I believe is the 302 Ford engine. Great detail on that. That could be used for this kit or another if you plan to kit bash it. Fenders, plan to use them. Very nicely molded. And some other parts for the interior, the dashboard here. Simple, but that's what you got on these cars. Here is some parts for steering. You got your drive shaft, exhaust, brake parts, your drive axle, steering wheel, accessory belt for the Ford engine. Here's your steering shaft. They also include a really nice electric fan. And the detail and all this stuff is really good. Got some more parts here. Looks like they got another radiator, hoses, parts for your flathead. Looks like another drive shaft. Here's your belt for your flathead. Here's another dashboard. Front accessory panel for the flathead. These look to be seat backs. Here is the flathead engine, the main part. Got some fender wells. Here's your bucket seats, and I believe this is another, looks to be a steering box. So there's lots of extra parts in this kit, guys. Definitely a good kit to check out. Suspension parts. Looks like they have either opening doors or opening trunk. Not sure what these are. Looks like they're hinges for something. Not sure what that's for. Because, yeah, the body doesn't actually have anything that opens. Unless that's something related to the hood, maybe. Or maybe there's supports for the one of the versions for the fenders or fenderless versions. So there's your hood sides, intake manifold for the Ford 302, and then your wheel backs. After taking a close look at the 1932 Ford Sedan Street Rod 2-in-1 kit from Revell, I can tell you guys that I'd highly recommend this kit. All kinds of parts, all the parts are very crisp and nicely molded. I don't see any kind of flash or any kind of imperfections really that won't be fixed with a little bit of sanding and some paint. The decals look nice. This body especially here, very nice molding on this. I really like that. Instructions are very detailed. Lots of chrome parts, guys. Fits perfectly into the era here. They include 2 different engines, different sets of wheels. The tires that they include here are very, very nice. They almost feel like they might be rubber. They're pretty hard, but they're very nice. They're not kind of cheap like some of them feel. The clear and everything, very nice. They include all kinds of optional parts, like I said, guys. So highly recommend this kit. It's definitely something to check out. Thank you all for watching. You guys all have a great day. Comment, rate, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will chat with you all soon.